Welcome, foolish mortals, to Count Gauntly's Horrors from the Public Domain. I am your host, Count Simon Gauntly, and each episode I'll be leading you on a journey through the history of film. Specifically, we'll be exploring that eldritch abyss known as the public domain. These are films forgotten by time or abandoned by their creators. The strange, the horrifying, the poorly and cheaply produced. All of these are the purviews of the public domain. So what are we waiting for? Come, join me in my crypt. It's bigger on the inside. Come, join me.
There lived a man so long ago, Count Gauntly was his name. His horror host abilities had brought him wide acclaim. The people flocked from miles around each Gauntly movie night, not knowing that the films he showed infringed on copyright. Upon discovering this fact and learning it was true, an angry mob of lawyers formed with pitchforks, torches too. They tracked the Count and sought to stop his movie hosting ways, and torches blazing put an end to Gauntly's earthly days. But our man was too resilient to let death be the last word. He sat up upon his slab and vowed he must be heard. So he stocked his tomb with gadgets from the local studio, intent on showing movies on an awesome TV show. But he had to find a legal way, so Gauntly racked his brain. 'Twas then he learned of something called the public domain. Now here he is, the time has come, his dreams are coming true. Count Gauntly's here to share a film in hopes that you won't sue.
Hello?
Gauntly!
Yes.
Count Gauntly?
This is he.
Count Gauntly. This is Karlos Borloff calling from the Horror Host Underground for your yearly Halloween inspection of your
The Karlos Borloff?
Yes, the Karlos Borloff. Yearly inspection time, man. We're coming in.
Yearly inspection. We haven't been on the air a year yet.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yearly inspection. What exactly does that entail?
Well, we're going to expect everything from your hat to your set. Everybody's going to have a weird hat. You're going to have all kinds of weird stuff on your set. It's got to be creepy, spooky, weird. It's got to smell funny. So go over your stuff. We're coming in for an emergency inspection. We'll be there within the hour.
Ooh. Okay. How much of that did you catch?
Enough to know we in trouble.
Well, we do have some weird stuff on the set. We got some weird hats, but it's just us right now. We could really do with some, we got to make something special here. We got to make something special for tonight for this inspection.
We need more friends.
There's somebody at the door. Wait a second. It's trick-or-treaters. Well, here, go take that to them. And, hey,
yes.
welcome to the crypt. Welcome. Please come inside. We have to look like we have friends and people want to be here to make ourselves impressive for this inspection. So please come in and take part in this party here. It's going to be great. It's going to be a very, very happy Halloween. Oh, enjoy. I love that. You're going to love it, I know. This is all about having a great time here at the crypt for Halloween. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Oh, we're having a great time here, aren't we? You're liking that candy? You trick-or-treaters here, who now are friends and are party members, we're totally ready for this inspection. Oh, sounds like somebody's here. Come in! Whoa!
Ah! Oh!
It's the man of the hour.
Inspection time! Horror Host Underground. Forgot my badge, my credentials.
Sure enough, he's
Yes.
the real deal.
Yeah. Gauntly. We've met before, but I've never been on in your dungeon before. This is.
Yeah, welcome to the crypt.
Well, it's got the smell, that's for sure. It's got the smell. You got skeleton zombie dudes eating stuff. Ogrot, hey man, what's going on? You got the sidekick.
Yeah.
You both got weird hats.
Weird hats.
You both got. Is that a? That's not even a hat, is it? No, that's. Do you? Can I have that? Thank you. You've got candy on set too. It is Halloween.
It is.
So far, they didn't send me with any checklist or anything. I'm supposed to have this stuff memorized. Candy's good. Candy's good.
Right.
Shoes, you guys all got the right shoes on. Nobody got any sneakers on.
Some
Right.
classy footwear here. I see you got some slick boots there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got
all right.
you got musical instruments on stage. Not plugged in. Wait,
Whoa.
where's my pen? Where's my pen?
That's a dismerit, I'm sure.
All right. Yeah, there you go. All right. All right. We have working sound effects.
Solid. We're good on that front. Okay.
Movies. What are you doing tonight? What is your show? What is this?
Okay, well, what we're going to do, we got a kind of sampler platter for you here, a combination plate. We're going to walk you through what we do here at Count Gauntly.
Count Gauntly. You gotta get the name down. Gotta get the name down.
Okay, that's going to be a sticky point for me, I'm sure. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to walk you through what we've done in the past. We're going to tell you some of the things that we've done here. Our very first episode back in April, we started off with The Beast of Yucca Flats.
The worst movie ever made.
So we're going to celebrate that, since we're not about clip shows here, we're going to actually come up with some themed activities. What we're going to do,
Activities, that's another good thing.
we're going to do something beastly. So, if everybody's ready, we're going to have a face-making contest.
Let's go. Get a close up of that. Get a close up of that. Look at that. Where are you at? Where are you at? There he is. Wow, whoa, that's freaking me out. Kind of smells like beer nuts in here now. Wow.
Come on, guys, really make those
sound.
faces. We gotta work this. We gotta sell this so that we get our seal of approval at the end of the show.
Yeah. Now look at Ogrot here. Now that one actually has to hurt right there. That's yeah. That's a. All right, let's go. It's okay. It's okay.
What do we got going on over here?
This guy's
Face-wise.
face is just. Yeah,
No,
he's just.
come on, you can make a face with that. You can make a face with that. Look at it. Look at this. This is a face made right there.
Yeah, I think he doesn't even have to try. So far, this is going pretty good. Their inspection, so far, I'm giving them about an 88.8%. It was a 66.6, but we're going to see what happens. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm impressed. I'm depressed, but I'm impressed.
And then, in episode 2, we walked through the history of early film in an educational lecture. And I thought maybe I'd do the same thing here for Halloween. Halloween descended from the Celtic festival of Samhain. It looks like it's spelled Samhain, but actually it's pronounced Samhain. Those Gaelic pronunciations can be a toughie. And then we turned it into Halloween, and that's what we have today here in America. After we had a lot of Irish immigrants in the early 1800s, and that's what we have now, Halloween. And so, history is over. So, the next episode, episode 3, was probably our fan favorite. We had a cooking show where we cooked. What did we cook, Ogrot?
Bull testicles.
Among other things, yes, bull testicles. That's not on the menu for tonight. What's your go-to Halloween meal, Borloff?
Candy.
Always a solid choice, but we're getting a little bit more gourmet. This is a reprise of our Gauntly's Gourmet segment, and so we've prepared something a little fancier for you here.
Oh,
take a look
God.
at this. You wanted a strange smell, right? We've got some boiled lamb heart here, as well as some bull kidneys. And so we're going to put that to use. We have some some sweet mulled cider here. If you could please pour some glasses of that. Ogrot. Might be a little bit hard. No handle on that jug there.
Oh.
No. Okay. Some nice warm spiced cider.
Yeah, that's the same sound effect that my guts just made.
It's gonna be monstrous. That's what you're used to, right? You should feel right at home.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. And 4. There we go, wonderful. And 5 of us, yes.
Oh.
And now for the secret ingredient. Please, our new friends, our guests here, if you could please take a heart, we'll get this on here. What do you think? Liquefy, because we're gonna drink it. That
Put the top on that thing!
right here, grab one of these things. Here you go, get a heart. We'll see what that does here. Go, let it go. Go. Hey, what do you know? It works. It works awesome. Now let's get, no, we'll add that later. And another one. 2. This does A+ work right here. Okay, and now our other guest. Grab a heart there. Wonderful. Now we'll pop this up and you slip that in there. Okay, it'll get there. It'll do its thing. Yes, all right. Now I think we got one more heart in there. Would you do the honors, Mr. Borloff? I think that bodes well for our ranking, I think. We're trying to be monstrous, and that's what we're gonna... Okay, all right, get that in there. Now let's add a little bit of the cider, because it seems like it's having a little bit of trouble. Okay, all right. Something's burning. Okay.
Oh my God!
Excellent. This is going to be wonderful. Best thing we've ever cooked. Burning liquid apple heart. This might go in the books. It'll be up there with soup beer of best things we've ever concocted. Let's... There we go. All right. Get some heart slurry in there. Now, our guest, our...
911? Hello? Hello?
Mr. Monster Host, you're used to the horrifying and the terrible. Okay, well, I know one chum who's gonna stand by me. Wait, let's do this together. Let's go out front. You guys, we've got another. All right, well, we're gonna go for it. Get a toast here, a Halloween toast to All Hallows Eve, to the great departed who have gone before.
The fuzz is on the way. Oh my God.
It's chewy. What's your opinion, Ogrot?
Ogrot tastes good.
Yeah, see, it's not really that bad. It's hard to believe, but true.
Ogrot tastes worse, much worse in his lifetime.
Where does it stand with soup beer?
Much better than soup beer. Soup beer is infernal arcane magic.
This brings a whole new meaning to 3 horror hosts in a cup.
So what's how does this affect our ranking, do you think? Can you comment yet?
Well, shock factor, you definitely got the shock factor going on. So I'll have to say.
Got that fine bouquet.
You guys are the real deal.
In episode 4, we paid tribute to our great nation on the 4th of July. And obviously it's not 4th of July anymore, we're on to a different holiday, but to remember the spirit of that episode, we're going to have a musical celebration, because there was a lot of music in that episode. And so we've brought in a live band here. Ogrot has many talents, one of which is his piano abilities.
Talent?
Oh, you haven't heard him yet. What do you have to say about your talents, Ogrot?
Ogrot play better than man wear boots.
He's knocking your boots, man.
Oh.
All right. So, obviously he's not convinced yet. He'll have to hear what you have to offer.
Let's hear some 145, man.
All right, so this is the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, also called the hearse song. Play us in, Ogrot.
Have you ever thought as the hearse goes by that sooner or later you're going to die? Yo ho, yo ho.
What about my hoe?
They wrap you up in a big white sheet and drop you down about 6 feet deep. Yo ho, yo ho.
My hoe, my hoe.
Your stomach turns a ghastly green and pus pours out like thick whipped cream. Yo ho, yo ho. You spread it on a slice of bread, and that's what you eat when you are dead.
Woo!
So see, we got a little bit of everything here. We got friends, we got food, we got music, we got all the things you need for a great Halloween celebration, right?
I agree. Except for the vomit that you guys just drank. But that's pretty creepy. That's one of the good points on a horror host show is you got to do something nobody's ever done before.
Trailblazing.
These guys just drank hearts. Pretty gross. I've heard, juicing is a big thing now, but these guys are doing it with organs. So, pretty amazing.
It's truly excellent. And actually, we've got a few more people coming in. I think I heard the door, and maybe it's more trick-or-treaters. Maybe we can really show what we have to offer here. Yep, exactly. Let's go. Let's go to the door, everybody. We're gonna welcome in some trick-or-treaters, and who knows? Depending on how many's out there, we may have something special planned. Come on, let's welcome them to the crypt. This is going to be a great Halloween. And maybe we'll pass that inspection. Yes, sirree, we've got lots of people here tonight for our Halloween party. We're a hip and happening place, and well deserving of your seal of approval, as you'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, the seal of approval. What purpose does it serve? Is the question. Seals, porpoises, I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, we'll try to present this ocean of talent that we have here for your approval. And so here we go. We have so many people here in great costumes for Halloween. We're going to have a costume parade. Yeah. So if Ogrot here will play us in for the Gauntly costume parade, we will have them file on for you. And so here comes our first costumed person here. We've got a lovely zombie. Do you have anything to say? Oh, wonderful. Staying in character. That's excellent to see.
Yeah, wait. See, yeah, I don't know, man. She might really be the real deal. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
They like to eat people.
Then we should probably stand back and send her on her way. So, excellent. Get some good shots of her. Lots of verisimilitude in that costume. Love to see that. Okay, and next, it's the monster from episode 2. Welcome back. And he seems to be sporting some kind of crab hat there. Very crustaceous. That fits with your ocean theme, right?
Yeah, there you go. It smells a little fishy in here.
Ugh.
A good
Well,
costume,
he was
though.
like that anyway. We made him from old squid. Okay. And wait, I think I recognize that face under there. That's the eminent critic Dan Stelcup. And now I cannot let you go by without having your say here, because last episode we lost your audio and you didn't get to say anything. So it's time for your 2 cents.
I can still taste the heart.
Well, I'm glad. We share our hearts with you on this program, and it's something that never leaves you. So, the excellent Dan Stelcup. You didn't get your
I don't
opportunity
get
to
it.
talk.
I don't get it.
I don't know. They're mostly here for a redo, a mulligan for our own technical failures. And here we have the lovely Katie Stelcup. And now here's your time to shine too and have your voice heard on camera, because we lost the audio the last time.
I'm really craving some soup beer.
All right, well, we'll try to come up with something just as vile for you tonight. No one will leave without eating gross, horrible things.
Oh, great. Oh, grot.
Hey, we gotta be authentic for you.
Right.
You're the one we're trying to impress here. Looks like we have a skeleton here. Turn and let the camera see your bony goodness. Oh, excellent. That is some incredible makeup. That looks like it could be right at home on your show.
I don't know if that's makeup. I think this guy, he's been on the Gerson diet for a while, juicing, a little too much liquid.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it looks like he could have use some meat on his bones. We'll have some meat for you in a little while. Some more meat. Wonderful. Look at that. Look at those bones.
Yeah.
He is very much a
It
skeleton.
makes me feel a little dry,
Ugh. Whoa. Hello. Come here. And what's your look? Explain your look to the cameras.
Hi. Hobo Joe.
Hobo Joe. Okay.
Got some money?
Look. Oh yeah. I probably have some money here. Wait. Let's see.
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay. All right. No. Actually, here. Let's see. I'll give you some. I think I have a gift certificate. It's like. No. Wait.
Give him some Benadryl. It looks like he's
No,
got a little
wait,
bit of a
here.
sinus problem there.
Here. Let's see. I have a receipt from. I got a sandwich. You can't get a sandwich with that, but I got one. Here is $5 of a gift certificate for other sandwiches that you could actually get a sandwich with,
This is a
but it
really
might not
bad
be as good as the
sandwich.
receipt. So enjoy that.
This one?
This way, over here. Thank you. Happy Halloween. Good to see you.
I think that guy was a real bum. I saw him outside panhandling.
We have just got a lot of authentic people here. It's very convincing and hard to tell who's in costume or not.
That's what happens on Halloween, though. You don't know. It's trick or treat.
It
You
gets
just don't
tricky.
know.
It's very tricky. But sometimes, maybe you'll stumble across a gem like this show, and it'll be a treat. Hello. You look like an excellent Viking warrior.
I'm actually a opera singer down on his luck right now.
Could you sing something for us? Could you favor us with a tune?
No.
No? Not right now? That's probably why you're down on your luck. Okay. Well, an opera singer who's not going to sing, but you look very smashing. Wait, what's your opinion? Your take? Taking a break there? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy is looking good. Check this out. You're not here to kill us, are you?
Maybe. I haven't decided.
Okay. Well, at least wait until Karlos Borloff here can pass judgment. I am losing points left and right on this
see-
evaluation.
The Reaper doesn't come to kill you. He comes to take you when you die. So, unless somebody's getting ready to die,
Unless we're gonna die, we're not gonna get
I
taken.
don't know. I did take my panic attack medicine, so I think I should be all right. So.
Okay, well, you can stay back there and think for a little bit, Mr. Grim Reaper. But hopefully we'll get on your good side too.
Yeah, good place to be. Good place to be. Pretty impressive. Halloween trick-or-treaters. You gotta let them in.
Right.
But guess what?
What?
They're gonna TP your house, man. They're gonna TP the studio. They're gonna let the air out of your tires. They're gonna smash your pumpkins. You didn't give them nothing.
You're right. Oh, we gotta get them back in here to get some candy.
They didn't even say trick or treat. So what are you gonna do? You know?
We got another segment. We'll get him to say it. We'll get candy to him because this is a horror host show. We gotta host something.
Yeah, you know. I was gonna say, it's like, where's the movie? What is the movie?
Well, we are reprising a segment we debuted last month. It's called Gauntly's Ghost Towns.
Oh, real ghost town?
Real ghost towns. We really go into the field, to the world beyond the studio, to share it with the people at home. Because, some people aren't brave enough to go to the depths that we go.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Exactly. So, my compadres, Ogrot and I, Ogrot, Gauntly, and the monster from episode 2, and the Blizzard Wizard. The Blizzard Wizard was there too.
I hate Halloween.
Well, we'll try to keep things going here.
I hate everything.
It's okay. We're gonna try to cheer you up here with a good show.
So far, so good though. I'm liking your show though.
Okay, all right, excellent. Excellent. What we did, everybody at home, we journeyed into the field and we went to the Bunnyman Bridge. Now, this is out in Clifton, Virginia. You can visit it yourself if you are so inclined. The legend goes that an escaped mental patient named Douglas Griffin made his way out of an overturned bus or something, some kind of patient transport. He got out and went on a rampage, as mental patients are wont to do. And so the story goes that he hid out in the woods and he lived off of rabbits that he found, and he would skin them and hang them from this bridge for later, I guess. He would munch on the rabbits and then he would kind of hang them up there for later. He was very dainty.
You know what he did then?
What did he do then?
You know how they found the guy?
What did he do?
You know what happened. I don't want to spoil the story. He hung himself on the bridge.
Really?
Yeah, they found the guy hanging from the bridge. The bunny man.
I had heard he hung his victims also. Oh, he didn't just eat rabbits. This is very important. He wore a bunny suit. Make things extra creepy there.
He was a rabbit.
Took an axe around, skinned people, hung them from trees, and this is the place where legend says he was up to all that janks. And now you're going to get to see our journey to the Bunnyman Bridge in Clifton, the actual movie that we are hosting on this horror host show for our Halloween episode. Greetings, everyone. We're on our way to Bunnyman Bridge. Ooh. Got the Blizzard Wizard in the back there. Got Ogrot over here. I'm gonna try to make a left turn here. Here we go.
Don't focus on driving, it's dangerous.
Nope.
We're gonna die.
I'm not gonna die.
Do you wanna die again?
Got our trusty GPS there. Ogrot is trying to grab the camera. Oh, he grabbed it.
Ogrot film. Ogrot film for everyone.
Okay, we're on Colchester Road now. Heading it over to Ogrot. Gonna see what we see.
The road of chesty coals.
When we come to a tunnel, we'll know that we should be there.
For all you visitors, do not flock during Halloween. There is very much traffic.
Did you record the voice from my GPS, Ogrot?
My brother. You've stolen my brother's voice.
I hate when that happens.
Plot twist, the car behind us is driven by the bunny man.
Looks like Colchester is ending, so hopefully the tracks weren't on the way
Okay,
back
maybe it's
there.
maybe it's the other direction.
That's okay, we'll get even better traffic here this time.
Unless it just curves.
Yeah, the road may turn. We'll see what the
Yeah.
sign says when we get up there.
Oh, it's me. I'm driving that car. Oh my god. The plot thickens. Turn. What are you doing?
Oh.
Then you are gonna have to do another U-turn.
Okay.
You did it
I can't do another U-turn. That was a lot of energy.
U-turn.
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 I had good screams.
That worked out well.
You
Wait,
have-
now
yeah,
I actually have to turn this
left
time.
here. Oh Lord.
Okay, making a left onto Colchester. Gonna go back the other way and hopefully find it over there. Because this is literally the end of Colchester, so it's gotta be back the other way.
Throat hurts now from all my good screaming.
Deer.
What did you say? Oh, you can get, yeah, you can see if you can see the deer.
deer,
Yeah,
they're right here.
The deers.
It was really too far.
You know how they come over?
I'm trying
Get
so hard.
Those deers.
Just cut
I mean,
it.
You
I'm
see them over there?
I'm aiming at them, but
There's
I'm
deers
aiming
over
right
there.
at 'em.
There's deers. Like 5 of them.
It's hard to see.
No, it's gonna work.
We'll see if it worked. If
If
it's
it doesn't
worked,
work, we can make a U-turn.
I'm gonna let it
Yeah, laws go away.
dangle and whatever we record.
Okay. I like that stuff.
It's gonna be pretty Blair Witch. It's pretty experimental. I don't know if your viewers are gonna really
That's okay.
be smart enough to handle it.
It's too sophisticated. That's
Yeah.
a red light or a sign.
No light.
A red
You
sign.
were right. A red light sign.
A light
Light
sign.
cycle.
Like Tron.
Yep.
Red Tron.
Red Tron stop.
You could call this one episode.
No, I want to see what that
You're
looks like.
crazy for this one.
Ryan's gonna like this. I know you're right.
Can I please give?
He's gone. This looks good. One,
Oh my gosh. You guys finna die right now?
we found Bunneman. How would you feel if you were that person?
They probably not used to it.
Look at that cool wooden fence.
Yield to oncoming traffic.
That's.
That means we can't ever go.
Does that mean there's like both ways go through the bridge?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull over.
Are you
Actually,
You can't pull over. There's
What?
not enough room for you to pull over.
okay. Well, wait. Keep filming.
sure? Yeah, just keep pulling.
Can
Go-
you see the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're here. We found it. This is Bunnyman Bridge.
Do a small one. We just drive through it.
Bunnyman Bridge. Legend says that an escaped mental patient skinned his victims like rabbits and hung them from the trestle. He was rumored to also eat cats. Maybe that'll be for our next cooking show. What do you think?
I've got a good feline.
You guys see anything?
Maybe on the other side.
Maybe. It looked like the pictures were on the other side, so. Going underneath.
You and I.
Here, wait, get this if you can see this.
Yeah, let's get all the writing.
Let's get these Bunnyman hieroglyphics.
Yeah. We'll figure out the
Bunnyman
mystery.
legends.
Can you actually see that?
Yeah. Goes.
Bunnyman Bridge. Bunnyman lives.
These are probably the hash marks.
Keep the flashlight moving with the camera.
Tina.
Zoom in on Tina.
Did you get the George?
Now, believe it or not, the actual Bunny Man related incidents that have historical record occurred in Burke, which is my hometown. Do you hear that echo? It's like crazy right here. Do you hear that?
Yes.
What if it was actually crazy?
It's crazy! It's crazy
It's crazy! So we got the Blizzard Wizard here. Want to say something?
Arriving here was breeze. Except I mean a breeze.
Oh, that was clever.
That was clever.
Got my vulture here. He doesn't have a name yet. Give him a name, Ogrot.
Schenectady.
Okay. That works. Now, what do you think of being here, Ogrot?
I got see Scary Bridge many times in hometown. It's
Interesting.
another tack on the ledger.
Just another scary bridge. We do see them all the time, so it's not that novel of an experience. But we wanted to share it with you because maybe you don't see scary bridges all the day. Back through the bridge one last time. Scary bridge.
Schenectady.
Yep.
Because that's where he's from, Schenectady, New York.
Okay, so closing thoughts, dudes. What's the takeaway?
We dead now. We ghosts. Not really.
Ogrot must meet real bunnymen before decide.
Well, we'll keep looking. That's the eternal quest, right? Trying to find
the bunnymen.
Find our own real bunnyman.
But
Under the bridge here, Bunnyman Bridge, where we journeyed today. Okay, guys, we're gonna try to recreate a good ghost sound for you now. I'm going horse. Mine is.
Ghost horse?
No, wait, do it again. Do it again.
I want to be a ghost.
Isn't that what you were doing last night?
That was the flute sound.
Are you gonna play some completely silent ones and then just play this noise over it, looping?
And there you have it. Our journey out to Bunnyman Bridge. You'll see that we are more than willing to put ourselves out there, submit ourselves to the horrors of the outside world to really bring it home and create a good show for the folks at home.
Danger. I like the element of putting yourself in danger, actually going to the place, the scene of the crime, where the ship went down. You know what I mean? It's actually kind of frightening. I've been to the Bunnyman Bridge, man. We used to go out there at Halloween, go out there, park under the bridge. They say if you turn off your lights and say hubba 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 3 times under the bridge at night, you'll see something like, you know, a rabbit or a bunny man or something horrible. Usually when there's something crazy is going to happen, they'll always remember this. You'll hear music like this. Because nothing bad ever happens without crazy music playing. You know, as you know.
It's true. So, if you hear crazy music at any point, you know the ship, as he says, is going to go down.
Yes. The ship's gonna hit the fan.
And no one wants that to happen. So, what is your final evaluation?
Well, let me tell you. The show in itself is a success. It's a horror host program. I gotta hand it to you on that. You're bringing classic horror movies.
Excellent.
To people that have never seen them before. And maybe shouldn't. Who knows what's gonna happen to these people in a few years. But so far, I've been watching your episodes. I've been looking at all the footage, checking out just about all the crazy kung fu camera angles. It's always good. You got props, you got skull juggling going on, you got people, you got creatures and characters. God only knows this. I think this guy's really a zombie. I don't know, with all this zombie stuff going on these days.
Yeah, it
but
just
yeah,
spreads.
the dungeon, the set, the background, the smell is very important. When you get one of these movies, you gotta open it up. You gotta smell the film. So far it all checks out. I have to give you, I was gonna give you a seal of approval, but instead we've decided to give you the dead rat of approval.
The dead rat of approval!
The dead rat of approval.
Everyone, the dead rat of approval! Yes! Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Oh.
Job well done.
Oh.
And it's freaking me out. I like it a lot, and it's scary. It's a little freaky. I see this stuff. It's on late at night on cable on the TV. So, you kind of get that weird feeling, like when your hair stands up, something bad's getting ready to happen, and you hear this.
But now something good happened. We're hearing the crazy music, but something good happened. And so now, if I may, everyone, face this way if you can. If your necks will bend that way, you only have to do it for 10 minutes. I'm going to share that old Halloween staple, Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven.
Ah.
And I believe the monster from episode 2 will be helping us here.
You know why his name was Poe?
Why?
He didn't have any money.
It's true.
He was Poe.
He was. They called him Edgar Allan Rich, he probably wouldn't have died in a gutter.
He wouldn't have done it. Kind of looked like Robin Williams a little bit too.
Okay, now I will try to do my best here. Now that was impolite, Mr. Borloff.
Not me.
Okay.
It's a trumpet.
And we've got our real, honest-to-goodness raven over there.
Where?
The monster from episode 2. We'll bring it when the raven speaks. It will come to life. He will make this very authentic.
Yeah, the raven speaked on my windshield out front. It's blueberries, I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
There's nothing harder. You'll never more find anything harder to clean off your windshield than raven droppings.
Bird bombs.
That's what I hear, at least. Okay, no, we're starting now. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger. Hesitating then no longer, "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the darkness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word Lenore. Merely this and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flit and flutter, I missed a verse.
Welcome.
And I'm going to step back and get this verse because there's a noise at the window, and I have to go to the window before the bird comes in the window, okay? All right. Back into the chamber, turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. Surely, said I, surely, that is something at my window, lad, is.
Surely.
Let me see, then, what thereat is, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flit and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven from the saintly days of yore, saintly
Yes.
days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady, perched upon my chamber door, perched upon a bust, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stem decorum of the countenance it wore, though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no raven. No, you are a raven. Art sure no craven, ghastly grim, and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore? Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's plutonium shore. Quoth the raven. Somebody be the raven. Everybody be the raven. What does the raven say? Okay. Much I marveled this ungainly fell to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast above the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Okay.
I think you're making this up.
He had a name, and it was nevermore, and nobody has heard of that before. Okay. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only. I read that one. Then the bird said, no, wait. How many times does he say? How many times does he spoke only?
3.
He's spoking only. You think if he was spoking only, it would only be once, but it's like, it's all over here.
That's why Poe is dead.
What, this is nonsense. Okay, we're going to get through this, though. Nothing further than he uttered, not a feather then he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before, on the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, what'd the bird say? Nevermore. Yes! Excellent. Nevermore. Startled at the stillness, spoken bry, reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope and melancholy burden bore of never, nevermore. I guess you guys could have said that too. Whatever. But the raven still beguiling all my sad soul into smiling. Straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking, nevermore. Thus I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining, on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er she shall press, nevermore. We're getting there. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer swung by seraphim, those are like little angels, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch,
He said tinkled.
I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee, respite, and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven,
Nevermore.
prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven,
Nevermore.
yes. But be this word our sign of porting, bird or fiend, I shrieked up starting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thou soul hast spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven,
Nevermore.
and the raven, never flitting, still is sitting. On the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted.
Forevermore.
No, nevermore. Okay, we got this. Excellent. I did, there is something in there about within the distant Aden, tell this soul with sorrow laden. We don't need that part.
No.
We got the gist. They really need a Cliff's Note of that poem. That is our final takeaway lesson here on this Halloween. You want to read a good one that's short? Go with Annabelle Lee. Maybe that's next year's Annabelle Lee.
There you go. Also, there is the story about the Great Pumpkin.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Not public domain though.
Doesn't matter. We can still talk about it. There is fair use. We're now going to show a clip from Star Wars.
Well, we're coming to the end of our glorious Halloween hour here. We do wish you a very happy Hallows Eve at the end of the month here. Hopefully you've been enjoying us all month long. And we have one final surprise prepared for you here. We have little Gauntly lanterns and Ogrot lanterns right here, carved in our likenesses. Let's try to get that face here. I've got kind of a smug, like looking over there, and you look very unpleasant. You're very, very unimpressed.
Yeah, they definitely got the shape of the heads correct, that's for sure. And the hair, the thing sticking out of the top.
Yeah, I think that's a good look and a good note to end on. And
You need to light these things though, man.
oh,
I don't know, aren't they supposed to like light or something? There you go. Got a
there it
little
goes.
fire.
All right.
Just put some napkins in here and get a little fire going here. There we go. There
perhaps.
We go. Now we got some fire going. There we go.
That's
now
working,
we're talking
yeah.
Halloween.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Yes. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yep.
Before we burn down everything, let's send off the folks at home with a very, very heartfelt holiday greeting. Let's send out a big Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, and goodbye to all of you at home. Farewell.
Wait a minute, wait.
Whoa, what?
Hey, you know, I come here every day. I sit in this disgusting crypt that you call home. I run films for you 24/7. I don't even know how you can watch those many movies. And then you don't even give me the shout out that you say you're going to give me.
Who's this guy?
What's this all about? Who am I? I'm the projectionist.
I'm calling the cops.
How come nobody knows who I am? All right, you know, that's it. I'm using my projectionist powers here. I'm calling a mulligan. This show's over. Cut. Cut.
I'm calling the cops. Fire department.
Cut.
Yeah. One giant step over towards Ryan. Why? Because we can't fit him in the camera, Jerry.
Huh?
That way.
How about if I sit here?
Sure.
Maybe you could have called the chick. You could spread out.
This is the weirdest day of my life. Jacket's on fire. I'm kidding. Trick or treat.
You got me. Okay, for real cut.
Are you guys really drinking that?
We drank it.
With the hearts in it?
They've done worse.